Друзья, всем привет! Добро пожаловать на канал DrWindows про гейминг. Мы снова играем Mass Effect Andromeda, прошу прощения за оговорочку. Надеюсь, что эта серия будет более активной в плане ну, наша. Потому что предыдущая серия была очень и очень скучной. Сюда хотелось, чтобы я просканировал, не важно.
I don't know about this, Joel. It's risky letting a stranger wander about Havara. You know the dangers.
I offered to accompany her, but she doesn't want my help.
This is them, the ones from the other galaxy.
Yes. Ryder, Kiran Dowles, lead scientist at DARPANEV.
I am honored to meet you, as a representative of the Andromeda Initiative.
Are all their people this formal?
I don't think so. Where's the rest of the team? Ryder has experience with Remnant. We might be able to help their investigations.
You haven't heard? While the team was exploring the monolith, something went terribly wrong. They were caught in some kind of remnant stasis field, frozen in place, unresponsive.
Are they still alive?
Vitals remain steady and neural patterns resemble those exhibited in deep sleep. We subjected them to various stimuli, injections of Kachari, nothing worked.
Let Ryder try. She's worked at the remnant tech inside a vault. Or so she says.
Ocean of fish, one will have gems in its mouth. But if you think the alien can help, I'll set skepticism aside. The monolith is not far from here. See what you can do, but be careful. We don't know what triggered the stasis, and it may happen again.
Нам, как всегда, не верят. Что неудивительно. Кстати, костюмчик у нас классный, мне очень нравится. Я хоть в том направлении бегать. Что здесь было? Ну да, есть мысль, что в том направлении. А может быть и нет. Ну ладно, хоть что-то подсобираем пока. Все равно куда туда идти. Ну давайте пока побегаем, может ладно, карту открою. Вот он, переход. А, нам сюда вниз. Буря. Вот это наш корабль. Значит, мы... Кто-то хочет здесь со мной поговорить. Вернулись.
Any news of the Moshai?
I'm afraid not, Kiran. Are you sure you don't want me to come with you? I don't think it's wise for you to be in Angaran territory
раньше молчала?
without an Angaran escort. I know, Haval. That, and you're already in danger of being shot on sight by Rokar.
Jaw's right, Ryder.
I'll give it more thought and let you know if I change my mind.
Thank you.
Tell me more about Havarl.
Our histories point to Haval being the homeworld of the Angara. We built a civilization here, and then spread throughout the cluster. Then the Scourge came and destroyed it all. It took time, but we recovered.
I have to go. We'll speak again later.
Of course. I'll be here.
А как его взять-то? Давай еще раз с тобой.
Ryder.
Не могу.
I have to go. We'll speak again later.
Фигня.
No transports available. Emergency support for cat attacks. All of them.
Неплохо так. Зашел в гости.
I heard the advisory that you'd be out here. It didn't prepare me to meet you.
The name's Ryder. I'm with the Andromeda Initiative.
They say you want to help us. I wonder what you're prepared to do.
I'm ready to prove my people are good allies.
A strong statement that doesn't answer my question. My name is Rochelle Veer. I'm an archaeoastronomer. I study our ancient cultural records for stellar phenomena.
Так я не
I piece
хочу
together
диалоги, я
lost
хочу
knowledge of ages
задание
past.
выполнять.
My goal is to find undiscovered colonies we lost contact with, potential allies against the Ket.
You think there might be Angara worlds you don't know about?
That's what I was trying to learn. Then this happened. I was away when the disaster struck. I thought my home was destroyed, and all my research with it, but I just learned part of the building survived. I'm trying to recover my research data, but the wildlife won't let me near my old home.
These house guests, I assume they're of the hungry variety?
The structure has become a breeding ground for insects and predators, too many to face alone.
Your work is too important to lose. Let's get it back.
I'll provide my home's location. Just recover my research materials from the computer. I'll remain in contact with you by comm. Thank you for this.
Ну такое, я ничего обещать не могу. Так, ну там буря. Давайте еще раз глянем на карту. Думаю, что нам прямо и налево. Давайте попробуем еще раз хорошо исследовать.
Be on the lookout for Rokar and Garen fanatics. They hate all aliens and will likely shoot on sight.
Charming.
ничего не могу еще улучшить, не могу, не все устраивает. Ну, я уже на верном пути.
Coming up on us.
Вот это был прикол. Вау! Неплохо так стреляют.
Grenade incoming!
Они тут маскируются офигенно просто.
I'm gonna guess those mushrooms aren't edible. Let's be careful around the native flora. Okay, everyone?
Glow-in-the-dark fungus. School-age leaders would have been so excited.
Фото у меня офигенная. Да, куколка у меня хорошая, но вблизи она мажет, конечно. Боеприпасиков у меня обмаль. О, здоровечко. Расшифровка невозможна за отсутствие информации о глифах, чтобы сканировать окрестности. Теперь понятненько.
Guess we'll have to scan for the rest. Found them. The researchers caught in the stasis field. Exactly where Kieran said they would be.
You should now be able to interface, Pathfinder.
Расшифруйте код реликта в правильном сложении глифов сетки. По глифов не должно быть. Вправо, по идее. Вот этого нет. Ого. Ну, здесь, по сути, тоже все простенько. Этот есть. Вот этого нет. Так, что-то я подвисаю. Этот есть. Этого нет. смысле
The
неудача?
interface failed, Pathfinder. It appears that was incorrect.
Где-то запорол все. Этот есть, этот есть. Вот этого нет, раз, два, три, вот этого нет. Еще написано, что не должно быть повторяющихся ни в одном ряду, столбце или выделенной форме. То есть еще должно быть вот так все. Столбец, ряд. Вот это прикол. То есть сейчас я расставлю пока, как мне кажется, правильным было. Смотрим ряд. Тык-тык-тык. Вот этот повторяется, видите? Значит, здесь нужно поставить нижний. А здесь нужно поставить влево. Вот этот А. Пусть это будет символ А. Смотрим еще раз. Хлоп, хлоп, хлоп. Не повторяется. Теперь здесь. Хлоп, 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 хлоп. Вроде как все разные. А вот здесь повторяется, видите? Теперь надо, значит, вот этот поменять с этим, наверное. Разные. Смотрим здесь. Раз, так. Так, так. Все разные. Здесь. Все разные. Нет, вот этот одинаковый. Вот этот. Раз. Повторяется тоже. А что я могу? Я понял. Я могу этот поставить стрелочку вниз. Тогда получается здесь эти повторяются, значит. Смотрим внимательнее. Вот здесь повторяются эти двое. Да что ж ты будешь делать, а? Он нам не подходит в квадрате. Должен быть вот такой. Ну такой должен быть, да. Но его не должно быть в одном ряду. То есть вот этот ряд, он сейчас правильный. А здесь нет повторений. Здесь есть повторение. Значит, нужно поменять вот этот с этими местами. Блин. Вот так вот. Смотрим. Фух, я уже, честно говоря, подустал. Не повторяется, не повторяется. 4 разных. 4 разных. 4 разных. 4 разных. Вниз. Разные. Разные. Вроде бы разные. Ну, давайте посмотрим. Есть.
Reading off the monitors and... Scat! Scatting stars! What? Who are you? How did...
Pathfinder Rider with the Andromeda Initiative. I'm... from another galaxy. Take a moment. Find your bearings.
More aliens appearing out of nowhere. What's going on?
The remnant tech around here had you frozen in some kind of stasis.
I don't know who you are. Just stay back.
I don't think he remembers being frozen.
Pack your equipment. We're leaving. Alert Palev that there's an alien presence by the monolith.
That
Опять я
went
без
well.
шлема.
What's your status, Ryder? Did you figure out what happened to the research team?
We deactivated the stasis field. They're safe and making their way back.
That's good news. You should come too. Kiran looks like she wants to talk to you.
Так, вернуться. Нельзя быстрое перемещение здесь сделать? Опа. Контейнер стоять. Я видел, сколько нужно всяких ресурсов.
Don't know what caused that fire. Let's be careful.
Стоп. Так, запрыгиваю ты уже на него. Ладно, я смотрю, здесь много чего ресурсов. Могли бы к моему приходу все подлатать.
You don't feel any different?
What do you mean, grey spiky aliens? Ket?
No. These were different. We were doing a survey of the area and saw them before the freeze.
You mean Turians? You saw Turians?
Why don't you and Torvar talk about that later? Right now, I want to thank you for saving my team.
You weren't lying. Kiran told us everything. She even had pictures.
I apologize for the indifferent welcome you received from me earlier.
Don't worry about it. You had no reason to trust me. The last aliens you met were Ket.
Ryder, what you have done here, your remnant understanding and your Sam should convince Ephra you're an asset. We should speak to him as soon as we can. Perhaps on the Tempest?
Kiran, I've been thinking. If Ryder can use remnant, couldn't we fix the monoliths? Stop Haval's decline?
Havarl's decline?
This will take time to explain. We can discuss it further when you have time. And don't forget to talk to Torvar about those. What did you call them? Turians?
Что тут у нас новый уровень нам дали, да? Ну, сейчас поизучаем, что мы можем здесь использовать. Так, омни-граната. О, оглушающий выстрел. Тоже мне не хватает. Подождите, кора 4 очка. опять нужно. Ладно, подождем. Вот так вот. Конечно, может быть, не совсем грамотно изучая навыки, но мне кажется, что это наиболее полезно.
You were saying something about the planet being in decline?
It doesn't look like it, but Havarl is sick. It started here, uncontrolled mutations in organic life, killing some, turning others into poison. We're starting to see the same elsewhere. The planet's ecosystem is crumbling, slowly but surely.
It's the monoliths. There are only 2 of them when there should be 3.
There's so much life here. Your vault must be working.
In some fashion, most likely. But the monoliths are responsible for propagating the vault's instructions across the planet. With only 2 out of 3 monoliths working, the instructions are imbalanced. So life is imbalanced. We've never tried asking the sages. There could be something in their oral history.
Stars. Those superstitious hermits don't care about modern Angara. You know that.
You saw the projections for the planet's survival. What do we have to lose?
Sages? Oral histories?
On Mithratha, that old remnant edifice over there. They trace their families back to a time just after the Scourge. They believe isolation will maintain the purity of the histories by preventing contamination by modern thought. Basic sense. They probably don't even understand or care that Havarl's dying.
If asking your sages doesn't work, we'll be back here. So, what's the harm in it?
The trek up Mithratha's teeming with remnant. Most of us don't attempt it, but maybe you could do it. Follow the remnant river and keep your head. I'd hate to hear something terrible happened in pursuit of some ancient legend.
Может, ты нам поможешь?
Yes?
You said something about Angaran fanatics here?
Yes. Avar is home to the Rokar. They are hardliners. The Ket invasion has made them hostile to all aliens. Be prepared to defend yourself.
Did you know about Havarl's decline?
Most Angara say that ruin is a long way off. There are Dara on the other side of the planet, where it's still safe to live. But maybe not for much longer.
I have to go. We'll speak again later.
Of course.
Найти вход в убежище. О, научный центр, а ну давайте. Мне нужна бронька. Давайте теперь попробуем что-то подкачать. Шлем есть. Где бронька остальная? Вот это мне непонятно. Я сейчас прокачал броню. Называется нагрудник гиперстраж. Почему здесь опять только оружие? Непонятно. ко всему нам сюда. Быстренько переместимся. Может, я там смогу одеть броньку. Да, могу здесь броньку одеть. Так. Минус 15 оружия, вес, 15 макс боезапас, 10 ценность. Здесь о, а давайте в шлем зайдем. А в шлем нельзя. Ноги нельзя, руки нельзя. Зажигательные патроны, крия патроны. Стоп. Здесь еще есть. О, я их могу менять. Ну ладно, я уже прокачал того пиздюка, давайте поменяем его. Сейчас хочу еще посмотреть кое-что. Ну, в принципе, все, да. Тут не заспаунились по новой. Вроде как нет. Хоть не зря сюда шкирнул. Угу, вообще не здесь. Ладненько. Да ну ладно, ну как ты не можешь залезть? Значит, зря сюда заходили в монолите. там где-то уровень. Ресурсики.
So what we're seeing here isn't gonna last? It's gonna be a desert eventually?
Ты что такое, а? Красавцы. Мне здесь нравится. Пиздюки очень больно стреляют. Ого! Вот это да! Вот это да!
Consume anything you see, not in this area.
Okay.
Вот это да! Враг моего врага союзник. Они мощно стреляют. Мне еще пестик неплохой. Я на верном пути, да. Вижу склад с оружием.
car attack. Wait, are those Turians?
Those are Natana's uniforms, Pathfinder.
Turian arm?
More incoming!
Ой, ёпта. Целый корабль идет. Все? Это я убил гранаткой все? Что скажешь, дружище? А что делаете на этой планете? Это ж не ваша планета.
Shot to the gut. Painful. I appreciate the help back there. Name's Avidus Rix. Sorry if my methods seem extreme. Civilian life is trying.
Sarah Ryder, human pathfinder. You former military?
A Spectre. Special tactics and reconnaissance. Did the Council's dirty work for 15 years.
So you're used to being above the law.
Well, good thing there are no laws in Andromeda, huh? The initiative was my retirement plan. Then Natanus hit the Scourge and bam! Woke up here.
What happened? Where's the Ark?
No idea. Had to break out of my own damn stasis pod.
A fall like that should have killed you.
Those pods are sturdier than they look. But most of the Turian population is still missing. Including Mason, our Pathfinder. Sam hasn't transferred to me, so he's alive. Just don't know where.
He hasn't made it back to the Nexus.
Knowing Mason, he's out there looking for me. Mason dedicated his life to Andromeda. He's too stubborn to die now.
We need every Pathfinder we can get.
The debris and stasis pods from Natanus are scattered across the sector. Between the two of us, we should find something.
You go left, I go right.
Something like that. Here's my frequency. Call when you find something.
Почитали, спасибо.
I can't believe this is really happening. Thought we'd be stuck here forever, or until the aliens killed us. We built this camp from what remained of our stasis pod. If we leave, we can't abandon our wreckage. There's debris we couldn't get to out there. We have to take it with us.
Anything from the crash belongs to the initiative. It'll go back to the Nexus with you.
Good. No telling what's still intact. Don't want hostile aliens using it against us. If you find anything from Ark Natanus, tag it for recovery. Oh, and thank you.
У нас сейчас светит. Я не думаю, что вот это светит. Опа, активатор памяти.
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location.
Мы уже почти прям.
Puzzling as it may be, my programming
Даже смотрим.
is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Вот где-то здесь. здесь. Где-то вход. Ну как, я ж пришел туда, куда надо. Говорит где-то. Нет, не дерево. Ну вот, говорит, здесь. После того, как вы выдали статистику, она поняла, что Хаумиа вся повали представившись, не так правильно, как кажется. Найти вход в убежище. Хоть убейте, даже на карте была метка, что вниз. Давайте тактически уходить отсюда. Что там? Занимаемся немножко не тем, чем надо. Опа, смотрите, как я куда. Блин. Тупо не фартануло. Ладно, ход не здесь.
It's stuff like this that makes everything worthwhile.
Stay alert. We don't know what's down there. It's a long way to fall. Nice work. Hostiles ahead.
Сдохните, твари. Мы теперь хоть на верном пути, только у нас опять проблемка с патронками. Эй, патрончики. Где вы? Если здесь аптечка, может быть, где-то патрончики. Я хочу, чтобы я просканировал. А что ты хочешь, чтобы я просканировал? Это тут вот. Ура, патроны. Тут готовитесь. Так, ничего тут интересненького пока нет у нас. Не вход ли это?
Been used, but not recently. I see tracks. Got it. Got it.
Контейнер. Это надо забрать. Классно фонарик освещает.
Let's give this a try.
Вот это дичь. Мои коллеги так телепортируются. Ха. Прикольно. Это долбаный сканер.
Whoa.
Видно было, что это контейнер. Пока, чувачки. Оставайтесь здесь. Я справлюсь сам или сама. Опа, я действительно сам. Опа, уже не сам. Чё, куда дальше-то? Зеркало.
Climbing to a great height to speak to some wise old hermits. It's like we're in a vid or something. If they hand us a magical artifact, I'm going to eat my helmet.
Gonna hold you to that, Costa.
Пока не совсем понимаю суть происходящего. Что за дичь? А чё вы мне не помогли никто?
What do we have here?
И как мне туда пробраться? Ой. Чуть было кирпичиком не наложил. Что за курага? Конечно, таргет даун. Вы не принимаете никакого участия. У вас здесь все так легко. Я уже устал забирать этот весь хлам. Опачки. Что, куда?
Above us!
Похоже на рычаг. Мы можем исследовать дальше. Здесь есть здоровичка и все. Давай, зацепляйся. Должна быть консолька. Вот она. И мост. Тут где-то рычит. Да, ребята, вы всегда идете на шок. Принимаете в этом участие. В своей спину. До свидули. Конечно, лабиринт такой. Ничего проще не могу придумать. Уверен, там ящичек, я был прав. Поехали. Вот это да, я уже
Bypass that security. How is that possible? An alien?
I am Ryder, Pathfinder with the Andromeda Initiative, from the Milky Way galaxy.
That does not explain how or why you are able to operate the remnant doors. It doesn't matter. You must leave. We do not entertain guests here.
Havarl's in decline. If you tell me about the lost monolith, I can help fix it. Reset the vault.
It's lost. The memories of its location haven't been reclaimed. On Mithrava, we have accepted Havarl's eventual ruin.
You're just giving up on your planet? Isn't this your birthplace? Don't you want to save it?
A chasm separates want from can. What you ask, no one can give. The memory of the monolith resides within a thread that has slipped from our grasp.
I'm not sure I follow.
Reincarnation. The soul that's returned time and again. An unbroken thread. There was one, long ago, who had knowledge of the third monolith. Zorai, a champion of the Angara from before the Scourge. Zorai's soul has returned and could be made to remember what it knew. But we have no contact with it.
So you're saying there's some way we can make people remember their past lives?
Souls retain within families. An object, heirloom, tied closely to that bloodline could cause memories to resurface.
But it's not guaranteed.
It has been known to happen on rare occasions in the past, with other souls. The only known heirloom of Zorai's family rests in an area with active remnant. No one has survived the journey. But perhaps you. Zorai's soul was reborn in Tavos, who is now a Roka. He recently returned to Havarl on a mission.
I'll look into this. What have we got to lose anyway?
I will send you the relevant coordinates. We considered Havarl a lost cause. But perhaps now, there is hope.
Ну давай с тобой еще
You're
поговорим.
still here, I see.
You mentioned an heirloom, an object you think will bring Zorai's memories back?
Souls return within families. Sometimes the memories of the past can be recalled by an object meaningful to that family. We do not understand why or how this happens, and it has only happened on rare occasions.
Я уже память
In
вот здесь.
all cases, the heirloom was ancient. Old Ankara tech from before the Scourge.
Tell me more about Zorai.
The histories describe him as both scholar and soldier. He traveled the stars and gained knowledge from far-off places. There are even accounts of him having knowledge of the remnant builders and their machines.
And the third monolith?
Our legends say that Zorai sought out the monoliths after the Scourge came. He died, and it is unclear if he accomplished what he set out to do.
Why do you remain secluded here?
The chaos brought on by the Scourge splintered our people and all but destroyed our civilization. Fear took hold. False beliefs about our predicament were seeded and began to influence Ankaran thought. In order to maintain the integrity of what they knew to be true, 4 families left their community to come here. We've remained ever since.
Tell me more about your belief in reincarnation.
The soul grows through many lifetimes. By seeing through different eyes, it gains wisdom.
How do you grow if you don't remember?
The growth of the soul is not like the growth of the mind. Memories are not required for the soul to develop. Some even argue that old memories are an unwelcome distraction. A person may become fixated on what was, and their soul consequently stagnates.
Ну и ладно.
I'll go. Thank you for speaking to me.
Of course.
Sam, another memory trigger?
One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
As death nears, it's harder to face the possibility that I might never see Amara again.
Sorry to interrupt, but what's happened?
Ahmad is ill. He hasn't got much time left. Ahmad, perhaps this stranger can help. If they've been to Palev, maybe they've seen something.
I came from Palev, actually. The little research station.
Research station? It used to be a large settlement. A dar. Amara moved them when she left Mithrava.
Palev was overtaken by the jungle, remember? A few cycles ago. Everyone left.
Oh, yes. I remember now. But that means Amara's gone.
There might still be a way to track her down.
All Dara keep records, don't they? If there was an organized evacuation, they would have documented the process.
And the records would state where she went. Pala, that's genius.
Where would they keep those records?
Likely some kind of administrative building. If it still stands, and the machines still work, it's a slim hope. I don't want to impose, stranger, but I would welcome any news of my sister.
О, еще сестрёл спасать. Что хотели, чтобы я чекал? Ого, это прикол.
Esmus lets you wander around with no supervision? You're interrupting our lesson.
Could use more interruptions.
Sorry, I didn't mean to get in your way.
And yet you're still here. As I was saying, the propulsion system that took Bashal to the skies was inspired by 4 remnant pieces. And that's just one. Much of our progress was prompted by the discovery of remnant artifacts.
Where are these artifacts you're talking about?
The few that still exist reside in Aya's repository. However, many have been lost. Though there are rumors that as wilds grow wilder, things long buried may be unearthed.
Так, тут задание мне раздали. Больше, чем я могу потянуть. Так, все, я предлагаю на сегодня сохраниться. Поставить большую жирную точку в этой игре. Конкретно в сегодняшней серии. И уже продолжить следующий, чтобы не затягивать. Так что подписывайтесь на канал, если вам интересно посмотреть следующую серию. И не только. Комментируйте видео. Ставьте лайки. Пишите комментарии. Пообщаемся. Так что до новых встреч. Пока.